Hello and welcome to Alumni Stadium here for some live stream broadcasting of Braintree varsity sports as the Wamps getting set to take on Wellesley here today. Mike Watson bringing you the coverage as we are in the midst now of a Braintree home game, hoping the Wamps can get in the win column. They've struggled here this season, 2-6-1 to start the year, and Wellesley on the other side of the spectrum, 6-2-1. So it's going to be a tough match here for Braintree, and they're hoping that they can start off strong. Head coach Ryan Panteri very happy with his effort against Newton North, a full effort in that win, but it was not followed up by the type of effort he was looking for in the game against Framingham. So hopefully here today, Braintree will play stronger. Here in the opening seconds, Wellesley with the touch as Braintree will take it away in their home blue uniforms. As it's sent across the field into the Wellesley zone. So the Wellesley Raiders and the Braintree Wamps here on PCAM TV. This one mishandled, and Braintree with a chance here up the field. As cutting back with the ball was Howell, but it had been kicked out of bounds. So very quickly the chance goes by the board, although Braintree will still have a throw-in. And this is a Braintree team that has to take advantage of their opportunities. Cleared out by Wellesley to midfield. As Braintree getting some action there from DeRusso as it's sent into the Braintree end. And it'll be picked up by the Braintree keeper, McGonigal, who will send it out. Right around the midfield mark. Here in a scoreless game, just a minute and a half in to the first half, as Braintree with another opportunity developing, but the keeper able to make the stop. Very short kick, not a good one, but Braintree not able to jump on the loose ball. Played into the defensive end for DeFontaine. As it's worked to the far side of the field, looking forward is Lazaro. As Braintree will have the defense of Kelly back there. Junior. Sides with two keepers listed on the roster, as Howell now will have a chance as the ball deflects back into the Braintree end, again defended by Kelly. Down to the far side, it will be the first goal kick. So Braintree hoping for some success here at home. Braintree with victories this season over Archbishop Williams and Newton North. Very tough Base Day conference. No easy games on the Braintree schedule. And Braintree with just the two victories, but they're hoping to end the season with a chance to make a playoff season push. But right here, a foul is called on the challenge from Pratt, the sophomore midfielder. And Howell able to gain Braintree a free kick. So to it will take, or actually will hand it away for Braintree's Mello. As Mello will take the free kick right inside the 40-yard line, sending this one right on goal, and this one will be saved by the keeper. This one is sent out and cleared out of bounds by Braintree for a throw for Wellesley. 36 minutes to go here in the first half. The throw-in now will go the other way. Good tackle there by Bello. That's Wellesley now looking for a shot. And Braintree will clear it back out just shy of the midfield mark. Braintree hands the ball over as Braintree called for a shove. Braintree now will clear it out of their own end. First touch of the game for Morales. And this one towards the sideline, kept in play, but dumped into the Braintree end, where the keeper will pick it up. McGonigal, with 35 minutes left in the half, will send it out. Sent to the near side, nobody there for Braintree, as Wellesley will let it go out of bounds for a throw. Deep into the Braintree end, as Braintree will clear it out of bounds just inside the flag, so that will be a throw. And Braintree sends it back out, trying to clear from their own end. Spinning back, looking for the shot attempt. As the shot goes towards the goal, and a save is made by McGonigal, who will send it out. Dropped down by Bogner. As Braintree now looking for an attack. The ball was very quickly stopped. Any sort of movement up the field. Lots of room there for Tucker, one of their captains, senior. As Braintree's Mello able to make the heading play. And now inside the area, the shot taken and another save. Braintree will send it out in the direction of Sherrick, who looks for a touch here as two Wellesley players colliding. Braintree now with numbers up the field. A 3-on-3 sent across, and they couldn't get it over to Howell, who was open. A little bit frustrating there for Braintree. Really had a good opportunity developing. Really did not get off a quality look that you were looking for. To take advantage of these mistakes. Obviously against a team like Wellesley with 6 victories. Probably won't get opportunities like that very often during this game. As it's cleared out of bounds, and we'll have a throw. A little collision there. Braintree with friendly fire as it's played off the defender, and it will be a Braintree goal kick. 32.5 to go here in the first half. No score. Both sides have had opportunities. Looking for a cross, as is off the crossbar on a chance in front. As that one hit the foot of Tucker and then off the crossbar. So Braintree catching a break on the post. Actually hit the crossbar, part of the post as well. As Braintree will send it out. So a near chance that almost had the game's first goal. Cleared back out by Braintree and York. Mello will send it back out in the direction of Bogner. As that one goes out of bounds, and a substitution looks like it's going to be coming. As a timeout is taken on the field with 31:10 remaining here in the first half. In a scoreless game, we'll take a quick break in the action. 0-0 between Braintree and Wellesley. Play resuming. As a throw from Wellesley into the Braintree end now. As it's cleared out of bounds. And another throw moving in. Both sides getting an opportunity to talk things over with the early timeout. So under 30 minutes left. Not much going on here on this possession as Braintree will send it out. Played down by Wellesley as they bring it back to their own defense. Sent forward by DeFontaine. Some hand fighting going on. A little pushing. Play continued. Bello out there defending for Braintree. Working into the box now. Here is a shooting opportunity, and the signal is for a corner kick. So the Raiders will get an opportunity here. Looking for the game's first goal. Sent to the middle of the box, and McGonigal trying to keep that one out. Actually, Mello, who kept the ball out, the Braintree defender, who's saved a couple of goals here this season, as this one is going to be whistled for being offside before the shot was on goal. All the way down the field it goes into the Wellesley end, and that was a dangerous opportunity there. Sherry coming in with the body and gets called for the foul. They've let a lot of that go early in this game, and they call that. Definitely is a foul, but that wasn't the precedent that was set early in this game. They've let a lot of pushing and shoving go. To the far side of the field as it goes out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick as Claire was trying to get to it. We'll see some substitutions on the next whistle. So sent out on the Braintree goal kick here in a scoreless game still, with 26:45 to go here in the first half. Mike Wasser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV. In the midst of our live stream broadcast. So it'll be a Braintree free kick just over the midfield mark. See if Braintree can get some offense going. See if we can create a chance from this. All the way into the Wellesley end, where it's cleared out of bounds. York sending to the far side as she gets hammered down, and a foul will give Braintree a free kick again. The free kick, this one going right on goal. The shot and a save is made. Just a little bit more height on that. Probably would have found that one at the back of the goal. Up the field where the Braintree defense will clear it to the sideline. And very nicely done. Along that sideline is Bello, and here comes McGinty trying to thread the pass up ahead for Howell, but pass did not work. It's cleared off of Wellesley for a Braintree throw. And Braintree will have a substitution. ball is out of bounds, off of Braintree this time. 24 and a half remaining here in the first half. Still a scoreless game. As Braintree lets it go out of bounds for a goal kick. Sherrick coming off, and Bogner going back in. That is sent to the far side of the field by Smith, one of their captains. 4 of them listed for Wellesley. Sent towards the box now. Braintree's going to mark the back side of the post. And the ball not cleared yet. As it's worked across the field and dangerous, that's taken away by Braintree. Back up the field, they look for a long pass as the keeper will clear it out. Cleared out by Haddad. Braintree with more substitutions. Throw-in towards the midfield mark now. A play is inbounds as Bello did a nice job to slow down the rush, clearing the ball out of bounds. Sent into the Braintree box. Here is a shooting lane, but Braintree very quickly able to clear it back out, at least towards the midfield mark. Sent to the far side as it's dumped back in towards the keeper, as McGonigal will send it out. That was Martin who had the opportunity, the senior. This one right along the sideline, and it's out of bounds. So a very quick throw-in, as Wellesley looking to catch Braintree a little flat-footed. And Braintree so far has played a pretty good first half, keeping it a scoreless game to this point. This Braintree will send it right back out. York on the clear. Down to the far side, long run here. As Mello in on defense, and Braintree sends it right back towards the sideline. So they're not taking any chances here. They decide to send it to the boundary instead. Substitution. Sent towards the box as Braintree will look to clear. And they're able to do so, and now they have numbers up the field. So Braintree with a handful of changes as Carr just entered as well. Here on the near side, Morel is defending as DeFontaine trying to work it into the attacking side of the field. As York doing a nice job here to win the ball back for Braintree. And Mello sends it up with the left foot. Out of the reach of Carr. And now to the far side of the field it goes. McGonigal thought about coming out to play it. Instead it's sent to the back post. Open player, and it's Braintree able to make the stop. So McGonigal just there, able to make the play right before an opportunity was there. So the opportunity was there for the taking for the Raiders, for number 13, Lily Burnham. But she could not put that one home. Otherwise, Wellesley had a chance to go ahead 1-0 here with 19:15 remaining, and it will be a Braintree goal kick. Cleared out of bounds, where we will see a Braintree throw-in. Far side of the field. And an opportunity here for Carr, as it will go out of bounds in another Braintree corner, or make it a goal kick, excuse me. So both sides going deep into their bench here during the course of this first half. So a throw in, but it looks like we might have some substitutions first. One sub each side. Another throw. So Wellesley now with an opportunity here in the Braintree end on the play by Lazaro, starting to open up the space here on the near side. As it's dumped back to the defense, as Renzella had an opportunity, and then the save was made by Braintree. So McGonigal has had to make a couple of saves here in this first half, as the Wamps now look for transition on the other side of the field. As Sherrick looking to take it away, and does. And it's crossed, and the back post was there, but Howell could not get ahead on it. Howell does win the race to loose ball, as Morales now shifts it back, looking for an opportunity there for the play of Stones, but Braintree needs to now work it back up the other side, as the ball is cleared out of bounds for another Braintree throw. Ball out of bounds, another Braintree throw. As Carr starting to get something going for the Braintree offense here. Number 24 in blue. This is a good spot on the field for Braintree to get a shot, as York will take the shot and not much on it. And a pretty routine stop. Stones with a nice header in the air. As it's out of bounds, and more substitutions. Both sides making changes, which is what we've seen pretty often here in this first half, with 14 and a half remaining, still scoreless here at Alumni Stadium. Braintree did a nice job there to ward off the attacking forward and win the ball away for the moment. That is cleared to the sideline by DeRusso. There's a throw. It is flicked towards the box. An open space where Braintree quickly able to vanish the space. And now up the field, Braintree looking for some transition. Here goes Burrow with some space. Looking to send it across the field, and the pass was intercepted. And Braintree able to steal it back away. As Stones is knocked down, and Braintree with a free kick moving in, right around the midfield mark. Braintree doing a good job winning those 50-50 balls, as Stones this time thought her teammate was going to make a play on it. That did not happen. Back up the field, here comes Wellesley with a shooting lane, and the shot goes up and over the bar. So a chance by the board. Another Braintree change. Sent back towards the sideline for another throw-in here with 12 minutes left. Pretty quick moving first half. Seen good chances here in this half, but neither side's been able to cash in. Nice play by Carr. That was nifty in the air. As up the field now, Sherrick, the long run, still with it, sends it across, and now by the post, it is out of bounds for a Braintree corner. As McGinty was awaiting that ball to get to her, but the defense and keeper both getting a piece, and it goes out for a Braintree corner kick. And Braintree wants a timeout with just 11 and a half remaining here in the first half, trying to draw something up and hopefully get on the board here and take the lead here at home. So we'll take a break in the action in a scoreless game. Play resuming here at Alumni Stadium as we get ready for the corner. So Braintree's had an opportunity here to draw things up. And an opportunity here for Braintree to get the game's first goal. This one goes to the back post and it goes out of bounds, so nothing resulting there. That's just a bad corner kick. Certainly it was not what Braintree had in mind after the timeout was taken. Unfortunate there for Mello, who's played a good half. That one goes out of bounds. Nobody touched it for Braintree, so it will be a Braintree throw. York trying to clear it out. As up the field it goes onto the foot of Levine. now it's sent towards the goal. And another easy stop as Braintree will send it back out. With 10-15 remaining here in the first half. Neither side getting one yet. As Morales with a lot of touches here. And then it's played towards the sideline where it goes out of bounds.
Let's go, Wellesley! Nice work, Gabby.
Nice job by McGinty to take that ball away. Cuts to the side and then sends the ball across the field looking for Sherrick. As Sherrick will use her speed to get to the ball. And then a foul and a push in the back. The defender coming off the field, shaken up on the play. Carr will come off. So play resuming now. And a foul against Wellesley will give Braintree a free kick moving out. A short free kick there. As it's dumped back up the field by DeRusso and out of bounds. Neither side has been able to get on the scoreboard yet, but hasn't really been great opportunities in a while on either side. With under 8 minutes left. Still 0-0. Towards the corner flag, and it is out of bounds for a Braintree goal kick. The ball will be sent out of the Braintree end. As Morales was first on the touch for Braintree. Down on the far side now it is Burnham. And Braintree working it up the field. Good speed. As McGinty now will not get there in time before the keeper. So that will clear it out. Morales strong on the ball, getting it through two different defenders. And now it's sent up the sideline. Again for Sherrick, who will send it across, open in front, and they score! And Sherrick puts it home on a beautiful cross from Sherrick as Braintree strikes first here at home. A beautiful job by Sherrick. That was all set up by the pass to the outside as Morales worked it through two different defenders and then threaded a nice pass across. And Braintree strikes first here at home. So the sophomore forward McGinty giving Braintree the game's first goal here with just under 7 minutes left in the half. So Braintree playing with a newfound lead. And And leads have not been something Braintree's been able to handle. They've not had many of them here this season. We'll see how they play with it. Look for that second one. That would be nice. Goal scorer McGinty making something happen again. As she uses the middle of the field. And Braintree winning all the 50-50 battles right now. Coming away with the ball as the pass unfortunately hit to it. It was intended for McGinty again, but it did hit a Braintree player on the way through. As we have some substitutions. Ball not really sitting for either side. As up the field, the chance now developing. As Burnham cuts back with the ball. And York will send it to the sideline. And the signal for a corner kick. So 5 minutes left here in the half. As Braintree holds on to a 1-0 lead. Corner kick is going to be stopped by McGonigal, who read that one well. Very athletic play from the keeper, who's looked very good in goal here today. We're in the midst of a goalie battle with Day. Both Day and McGonigal have seen halves. And we'll see if McGonigal's play here, we'll see her some more action and keep her in this game. She looked very under control as this one's played towards the sideline. Towards the corner flag now, and out of bounds for another Braintree throw, deep in the far corner. Braintree, who just scored a couple minutes ago, looking for another one. As Morales heads this one on goal, and a stop is made. So Braintree definitely getting the better of the opportunities here the last 10 minutes, and they have the only goal to this point. As Mello read that one well and sends it right back up for the attack. And up the field, it's Carr looking to get to it for Braintree and goes down as it goes to the sideline. So Braintree will have a throw-in here on the near sideline, with just 3.5 remaining in a 1-0 game in favor of Braintree here at home.
Allie, no, don't take that throw-in. Oh, take it back here, Allie.
As it's sent back out, and Braintree will kill off some precious time. Morales trying to get the pass back from Bogner, who sends it to the middle of the field, and a good spot. Not sure what the defender was doing there. Left a lot of open room, and that one sent off the outside of the goal by Sherrick, as Braintree's bringing the pressure right at Wellesley. Middle of the field, as cleared back up. Braintree has plenty of jerseys back there, trying to protect a 1-goal advantage. Back up the field, it's a speed battle, as Braintree could not win it away yet. Staying with the play, the cross, and McGonigal, nice save, is made. There was a long rush up the fields by Rory Clare, one of the captains for Wellesley. And McGonigal now will send it out. Both sides continuing to head it. And a foul on Braintree going right into the midsection. This one in on the keeper, who will make the play. So now we'll take her time before sending it out. Back up the field it goes to midfield. And Braintree killing some precious time here in the final minutes or so, if that. As Sherrick cannot keep the ball in bounds. Did a nice job, though, to keep working hard down that sideline until the ball was whistled for out of bounds. Some open space now in the middle of the field. Morales cuts back, trying to send the pass for Sherrick, as Carr also in the direction. And Braintree keeping the heat on. As Mello chips it right back into the attacking side of the field. As it's sent back out by Haddad. And Braintree with a nice defensive play. It stops that rush. Can't be a ton of time left here in this half as Braintree clings to a 1-0 advantage. They're on the sideline. Both sides have used their timeout, so neither side can stop the clock. As it goes to the far corner and crossed. Braintree cannot get it out yet. Here's a shot, and they score in the waning seconds of the first half. Braintree could not clear the ball out, and cashing in is Lazaro to make it a 1-1 game here with just seconds remaining. That's a frustrating end to the half for Braintree, who had looked like they were going to go into halftime with the lead. Braintree fell asleep a little bit there. The ref's saying about a minute of time left. A little bit more than anticipated. So both sides now with 1 goal each in this first half. In a 1-1 game with just under a minute left. As it goes towards the sideline, Morales wins the ball in the air. And Wagner sends it back up for Howell. As Howell cuts back and sends it over for Sherrick. Able to ward off the defender. Mello now in the vicinity as well. And make that to it, excuse me. As Braintree with a fine defensive play. Clear it back out to midfield. A lot of time there for the Raiders to work with as they clear it back all the way to defense. And then up the field it goes as York steps in and makes the play. And now Morales in the final seconds of the half. Braintree with one last opportunity up the field. And play was offside, and the half will come to an end anyway. So the first half comes to a close in a 1-1 game. Braintree led for about 7 or 8 minutes before Wellesley was able to get one in the final minute of the half, as both sides get one. And we are tied at 1 after 40 minutes of play here at Alumni Stadium. We'll be back for second half action here on BCAM TV after a quick break. Welcome back to Alumni Stadium, ready for the second half. Mike Wassa bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV in a 1-1 game as Braintree will start with the ball. As Braintree sends it in deep into the Wellesley end where they'll have a throw in. So both sides getting a goal in the first half, both coming in the final 10 minutes. As Braintree at one point had the lead. So see if Braintree can take the lead again. This would be a very big win if Braintree could take away points from this game. As a team at 2-6-1, Braintree, and Wellesley on the other side 6-2-1. So 4 wins separating the two teams, which is a big difference in the standings. Braintree sends it to the middle of the field. As it's played back towards the sideline and just past the foot of Tuitt. Sent up the field, and McGonigal, who I had thought may stay in the second half, is back in there. As this one will be sent out. As Pratt cutting through the Braintree defense, but the Wamps able to clear it back out to right around midfield, where the ball hit up high around the shoulder. As the foul will give Braintree a free kick moving in. Now with a nice free kick as it's one to the sideline off the header of Tucker. And Braintree will now, just a couple minutes in, have a throw-in around the 20-yard line on the football field here at Braintree High School. Over from McGinty, who has the only Braintree goal, and it's knocked out of bounds again. Braintree hoping to retake the lead. As one hops up over Howell and into the keeper's arms. Morel is able to win the ball in the air as it takes a Braintree bounce, as it's sent up for Howell, but out of her reach. And this one sent to the middle of the field, very high up in the air. Up the field now is Sherrick, playing the body as both sides continue to battle with it. And now it is Sherrick still fighting with the ball and able to hand it over there for Tuitt as the ball stays on the Braintree side of the attacking field as Howell goes flying in towards the keeper. And now it'll be sent back out with 36:40 to go in the ball game. Up the field, play on side here is Sherrick, who had the assist on the first Braintree goal as it's cleared to the sideline for a corner kick. So Braintree looking to retake the lead here in a 1-1 game. Braintree will have the corner kick here. We'll see if Mello can get a better one off than the last time. This one to the middle of the box. Tough opportunity there to send that one on goal for Bogner. As play remains onside, now it is whistled for being out of bounds. No, they did say it was offside. No substitution on the offside. Good win in the air, again by Braintree. They've done a pretty good job battling in the air. And sent to the box. Clear to the far side As Braintree trying to clear the ball forward, not side to side. As it's played to the sideline by York. And now the substitutions will occur. Back to the boundary, and this time it is sent towards the middle of the box, open space, as Wellesley had some room. Could not get the shot off the first time, as the battle will allow Braintree to try and clear. Kept in by the goal scorer for Wellesley, as Lazaro made something good happen that time again. As they have a chance now for a shot in on goal and an easy save made. As Braintree sends it out. And that one played off of the midsection of Wellesley. As it's dumped back in on the throw-in. And Braintree will have yet another throw. Sent in the direction of McGinty. As Howell also trying to get to the ball. As it goes out of bounds, and Braintree will have another throw. Should have been. So substitutions. Long throw, as this one flicked by McGinty towards Howell, who was warded off the play, as it's cleared back out by the Raiders. As they send it up the field, and play remains on side, and Braintree with excellent hustle to get back in the play and clear it out of bounds. Bello with a nice job defensively. Towards the sideline and out of bounds, where Braintree will take back over right around the midfield mark. Sent right back down the field, and it hits the back of Howell, who was open. As Braintree now trying to turn with it, here is an opportunity sent to the far side, and a little bit too far. It does take a Braintree bounce, as Howell could not get to it. So Braintree with a handful of time spent up in this direction, but just cannot get a registered shot on goal. Wellesley's able to clear it up the field now, and long down the sideline out of bounds.
Keep working.
The Braintree will throw it in, right in front of the Wellesley bench, as it's headed right back out towards the bench. Takes a Braintree bounce into the middle of the field, right in front of the Braintree B, as McGinty, who's played a good ball game here, coming in and nearly able to win the ball away. Down the sideline, kept in play by Wellesley as they send it across towards the box, and it's flicked wide. Long run, and they're not going to get there in time. Morales gets to it first as both sides fighting for the ball. As Howell trying to get to it as well. Trapped down by Sherrick. Looking up ahead for Howell. McGinty to her left was open. Could not get it there. And it's cleared up the field and still in the field of play. As Sherrick again trying to get it up ahead to her forwards. Nice defensive play by Bello as York gets it to the midfield mark, but then Wellesley's first to it. 29 minutes left in the ball game, still a 1-1 game, which is where we were at half. Carr getting to it first for Braintree, sending it up towards Howell. And Howell right now having a little bit of trouble winning that ball. Otherwise, she'd have a couple of good opportunities here for a shot on goal. As Braintree will have a substitution. One headed out of bounds by Braintree. 28 minutes left. And a tie game at 1. The Wamps and the Raiders in a good one here in a Bay State Conference matchup. Little give and go. That's a good opportunity. Here comes Sherrick trying to use her speed. She's up ahead of the field, and it was knocked away from her for a moment. And then a Braintree corner will come from it. So Sherrick really using her speed. It's created a lot of good opportunities for Braintree. Mello again on the corner. Middle of the box, and nobody gets a foot on it for Braintree. McGinty will be the first one to touch it. Playing it back to York, who sends it out of bounds. That's a tough ball for York, who's moving in the wrong direction. Braintree first to it. On the turn from Carr. And now into the Braintree defensive end where Bello clears it off the defender. Good battle here right in front of the Wellesley bench where the signal will be in their favor. As it goes out of bounds this time, Braintree will take back over. Cutting through the defense is Morales, and Braintree will again throw it in. Good job by Carr again. She's done a nice job in her time on the field. And sent right back towards the sideline for Sherrick, who makes good things happen just about every time she touches the ball. Deep into the Wellesley end as they clear it out of bounds. But it did hit Sherrick's foot. As it's headed out of bounds by Braintree. .25-10 remaining. Still a 1-1 game. Good battle there. That is cleared up the field, out in the direction of McGonigal, who will make the stop. Far side, it's cleared to the boundary again as Wellesley will cross. Send across, nobody home. Looking for the cross again as Braintree cannot clear. Still in at the box as the shot is taken, blocked, and cleared out by Mello. As Braintree now has numbers if they can move it up the field. Trapped down by Morales, who gets it up ahead for Sherrick. And Sherrick does a nice job to win it to the sideline. As Burrow down along the perimeter, loses their balance. And Braintree again first to the ball. Morales, nice job, cuts through a couple defenders. Long pass up ahead, that's too far. And that's going to be a goal kick. This game's there for the taking for Braintree. They've played this game very well. Just shy of midfield as Wellesley clears it ahead. McGonigal coming out of her goal and gets a piece of the ball as the goal is open and Braintree catches a break. So McGonigal really taking a risky chance there. It paid off, but that was very risky. So Braintree will keep it 1-1. Sent across again and nobody there. Wellesley's done a good job crossing, but they haven't been able to find a target on the far side of the post. Howell along the sideline, it's out of bounds. Braintree works it back up the field, and the ball will continue going up the field in Braintree's direction. So a call that Braintree caught a break on. Now here's a chance in front of the goal, and the keeper will read that one quickly. As it's sent to the sideline, nobody there as it goes out of bounds. Nice throw from Sherrick. As York trying to get the pass ahead for McGinty on that far side of the field.
Let's go, Wellesley!
Up the field comes Wellesley. Both sides battling there. That was a good shoulder-to-shoulder battle. Far side of the field, slowed down by Carr. As both sides trying to gain possession. As it goes out of bounds, off of Braintree again. As we're down to just over 20 minutes left in the game. We played just about halfway through this second half. Open space. Howell did get a piece that opened up the space as the cleat in the backside of Sherrick that is going to injure her down there, as we will have a stoppage here in the ball game with just under 20 minutes remaining in a 1-1 game. Play resuming after the injury. Sherrick was helped off the field. That's A very tough blow to this Braintree team. She's been probably the best player on the field here in this game. And certainly hope that she's okay down there as this one is sent towards the goal. As Morales trying to get a piece of it. As play remains onside. And now Braintree brought an extra body up. And now Wellesley has a chance to keep pushing the pressure. As Braintree will slow down that attack. Still some open players on the field. And Braintree now will win it back. And a timeout is again here on the field with just over 19 minutes remaining, 19:23 on the clock, plus some stoppage time. As we are tied at 1. We're back for the remainder of this one after a quick break. They're resuming deep into the Wellesley end, and it goes out for a goal kick. So that was well defended by Braintree. As both sides fight for the go-ahead goal. It's been a good game between these two teams, very evenly matched, although the records would not indicate that. As Braintree is held up there, Morales. So just over 18 minutes left in a 1-1 game, and that ball did not go where Mello wanted, but nice job by Morales to stay with the play. And Braintree is held up. That'll be a free kick. So it'll be Mello to take the free kick with the two-man wall in front. As it's out in the direction of McGinty, who got a leg on it, but it didn't go in the direction that was anticipated. Long run up the field as Braintree trying to get back in the field of play. And a 2-on-2 in the box. The shot taken and a save made by McGonigal. Her best stop, very timely stop. As that one is out of bounds, and Braintree will have to defend here. So Wellesley nearly was able to go in front for the first time. Braintree has to play defense now. The ball is sent down the sideline, long ball for Howell, as it's going to roll out of bounds. .16:30 remaining here in a 1-1 game. Next goal probably going to win it, if we see another one. Middle of the field, as play is apparently onside. As the shot taken, and off the crossbar it goes. On a near miss, on what looked like an obvious offside call that they did not call. And Wellesley nearly got a gift wrap goal. As the ball pinballs in the middle of the field, open shot, and they score the go-ahead goal here late with 15:20 remaining as Wellesley takes their first lead of the game, and Braintree could not hold off the onslaught here late in the second half. You could see it coming. Too many chances late. So Braintree now has to play from behind for the first time. Off of the drop ball, Braintree giving it away. And we'll see how Braintree responds to this adversity. As it's played to the sideline and out of bounds. And now Braintree has 15 minutes to find the tying goal. The ball remains inbounds. As McGonigal will grab it. After making a couple of timely stops, nothing she really could have done on the goal that was scored. The Braintree defense just could not clear the ball out. Here is McGinty, who has Braintree's only goal. Nearly had a chance for another opportunity for another. Good steps here by Braintree, continuing to make a good read on the ball. There's a chance developing here on a 2-on-3 with a left-footed cross to the back post and off the body and out of bounds, where Braintree will have a goal kick. So under 15 minutes remaining in this game, and Braintree trailing for the first time. As it's cleared to the sideline and out of bounds. Middle of the field, open run, as the shot is blasted up and over the crossbar. And Braintree will have a goal kick. First time of the game for Gunning. And she'll check in for Morales. Right along the perimeter as it ricochets to the middle of the field. And Braintree now has to start pressing for some opportunities on the offensive side of the ball. As this one goes out of bounds, and Braintree will take over on the turnover. As it's cleared back out of bounds. Double deflection. As it's off of Braintree. Sent up the field, long run, as Howell chasing that one down along with McGinty. Deep in the Wellesley end, they clear it to the sideline. As the ball remains in bounds. Braintree's got to get that ball. Down the far side, it goes out of bounds, another throw in. And 13 minutes remain. Cross, as Braintree cannot get it. Now it is cleared out of the box, as the Wamps need to find a goal to try and find the tying strike. As it's sent back in towards the box off the back of York, and Braintree has to make quicker decisions. Too many mistakes here in their own end. As Braintree has the space, middle of the field, here is Howell, a chance to tie the score. Takes the shot and it's stopped by the goalie. And Howell had some room for an extra step or two and did not take it. So Braintree had as good of a chance as they're going to get here in this game to tie the score and could not capitalize. Braintree definitely getting their opportunities here in this game. Somebody's got to kick it if you're Braintree. Middle of the field, that's a good ball, but it goes away off the foot of Fontaine. And a foul called just outside the 18. So this is an opportunity here for Wellesley to pretty much put this one away with the goal here.
Just get 4 in the wall and stay out here, Melody. Come on, Jackie! 4 in the wall. 10.
So free kick here. Will be taken by Wellesley. As this one shot towards the goal and up and over the crossbar. As the shot goes high and over the goal by Claire. Wellesley still with possession. Braintree has to get it back. And now towards the keeper as McGonigal will send it back out. Time is of the essence. As Howell working towards it. And it goes out of bounds off Braintree. Here with 9.5 remaining. Braintree again is trailing 2-1 and an illegal throw, which would give Braintree the ball back. Finally got him. Middle of the field as the ball is worked down into the Braintree defensive end. And cleared to the sideline. Quick throw in as Braintree will jump on the ball. As both sides battle for it. Middle of the field. Sent towards McGonigal, and she makes the save with 8:20 remaining. Very unfortunate situation for Braintree as Sherrick was injured earlier in this half, and Braintree has not gotten as many opportunities since the injury. But of course, Howell's opportunity is as good as it gets on the breakaway. Just could not push the ball into the corner to tie the score at 2. As the ball is ladled into the corner, where it'll go out of bounds, and Braintree will have a goal kick. So Braintree will have a substitution here. .650 to go. And Braintree trailing by 1. So handball on Braintree as this one is sent towards the goal. And again, McGonigal is going to get there in time. And Braintree has to hurry with just over 6 minutes left. As the throw-in will be in Wellesley's favor, and they can really burn some precious time. And another throw-in with substitutions on both sides. So Wellesley holding on to a 1-goal advantage. Braintree led at the beginning. Wellesley tied it with just a minute left in the first half, then went ahead about 5 minutes ago. And Braintree had about as good of an opportunity as you can get in a game, but could not tie the score. So a corner kick now. And that one hits the bar again. That's the third time Wellesley's hit the crossbar. The shot, and they score as Braintree could not clear it. And Braintree was hoping for a stoppage. They could not get it. And a 3-1 game now. So things falling apart in the Braintree defensive end. They just could not clear it. As the ball is dumped deep into the Wellesley end. Braintree will try and clear, could not. And now out in front of the goal, a save is made as Braintree with another stop in front, as McGonigal has been real busy the last 10 minutes. Wellesley was having an opportunity to really add on and make the outcome of this game look much different than it actually has been. It's not really a 2-goal game. Braintree's been right in this game, led for portions. And Wellesley's been able to score late as they look for another add-on goal. As the shot and the goal. And the Braintree defense just falling asleep here late in the second half, making it 4-1. As Wellesley celebrates the inevitable. So things have very quickly come unglued for Braintree, and it all happened so fast. I wonder if Braintree just ran out of steam here in this game, or if it's just Wellesley's taking advantage of Braintree's opportunities that they have pressed up the field. As the throw-in is right in front of the scores table. As you can see, the defeat on the Braintree side. Very frustrated, and rightfully so, here in a game they deserve better from. They're not going to get a point from this game, and they played well enough for the majority of this game to get a point from it, but Wellesley just too good late in this game and getting 3 goals here in this second half, including a couple in a few minutes that have really put the game away. Wellesley able to win it away as Braintree takes the ball just shy of the 40, where we have a foul and a free kick. Cleared into the Braintree end, where this is the play of Bello, as sent to the sideline for Gunning, and Braintree will have a throw-in. As the ball takes the Braintree bounce. Going for the ball is Anders. In the middle of the field, looking for Durant. Not a ton of time left. Braintree trailing 4-1. This ball is worked here to the near side, and Braintree wins it away defensively. And Braintree will get a free kick. Sent up, and a low lining kick as Morales was trying to get the shot off. Has cleared up the field, and Wellesley trying to remain onside, and now they're offside.
Let's go, come on out.
And the final whistle here at Alumni Stadium as Wellesley gets their 7th win of the season, 4-1 here today over Braintree in a game that was much different than the score indicated. Wellesley with 3 goals here in the second half, and they had 2 in about 2 minutes late in the game that really put it away. Braintree with a very frustrating loss and a very tough loss. They lost one of their top players at forward, Sherrick, who was injured and was being iced down during the game, and Braintree really kind of lost steam in the second half. They had plenty of substitutions, but just were not able to get more than that 1 goal that you needed. Braintree struggled to find offense here this year, and 1 goal in most games probably won't win the game, but when you get 4 goals, you're very unlikely to win, and that was the story here today as Braintree drops to 2-7-1 with the defeat, and Wellesley moves to 7-2-1 with the victory. So our live stream broadcast will conclude. On behalf of our camera person here today, Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.